Aloha and welcome to Maui Moonbow Tarot. My name is Wendy. I'm your tarot host for today. We're going to be doing Sagittarius Wiki Wiki Aloha reading, which is quick love reading. So we're going to start with the energy oracle cards. Get 3 of those for the overall spread. Move on with the good tarot. And clarify with the psychic tarot of heart. All right, Sagittarius, what is going on with you? How are we feeling? Please pardon the noise outside. In Hawaii, we have a lot of roosters. Roosters run wild. Many dogs in the neighborhood. Neighbors. So happy Hawaiian Saturday here. Happy Aloha Saturday. Hope you're all having a beautiful weekend. So let's get some cards for Sagittarius Nation. What is going on in your love life, Sagittarius? All right. Got Wiki Wiki Aloha reading coming on down. What's up with Sagittarius' love life, spirit? All right, we're going to keep shuffling them down. Let's give a clear and accurate picture for what's going on with Sagittarius' love life. Ooh, maybe an avalanche of love. Judging by how the cards are behaving today. Oh my goodness. Sometimes you can tell a lot when you tap into the energy by what starts working through your hands here with the decks. You start going, oh my goodness, what is going on? Rarely do I get jumpers from this pack. That would be unusual. I will say that much. So I'm going to try cut the deck. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so read cards for the overall energy of Sagittarius love life for November 15th through 30th, Spirit. Please give us what it is that Sagittarius needs to hear. Oh, darling, come on with envy straight out the gate. Okay. Well, we'll see what that's all about now, shall we? Yes, we will. All right. Anxiety. Oh, Sag. I'm feeling that energy. Oh, boy. 2 is the energy that comes off that envy card. That is a coupling. But anxiety is a 9 card, which is close to the end of a cycle. So let's see what's going on. Indecision. And the 8 is about the closeout of cycles too. It's about walking away. Shoots, I never love it when a reading opens up like this. Doesn't mean that you're walking away from something that you love. Means that something occurred. We may be looking at some apologies. This is definitely about an established relationship, however. I'm going to say that because you can't get to anxiety and indecision straight out the gate. All right. So Sagittarius, what's been going on in your love life? If you got questions you want answered, now's the time to will that intention into the universe. The energy that comes attracted into my readings is always based off of the energy that you put out. So that being said, if you want to know something, now's the time. Sit with that, breathe into it. Okay. So I do a 9-card spread for the Wiki Wiki Aloha reading. And that gives me the past, present, and future. Okay. Straight out the gate, Queen of Fire, Passionate Lady. I'm not supposed to take any of these in reverse. That's the stipulation on this particular deck. Okay. Ooh, and the Hanged Man. All right, putting ourselves on a timeout to think about that indecision. There's some passion going on here, though. Envy is usually sort of straddled with that, so to speak. Maybe not the best pun. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. All right, so straight out the gate, I'm feeling 2 very heavy feminine energies. And that could be coming straight from you, Sag, or your person. But the way that it's coming up in the top of this spread is not so much. Okay, 2 of Cups. In the recent past, we had the 2 of Cups, which is, that's a happy relationship. That's a good feeling. 2 of Cups is what you want. 2 people coming together. All right. 9 of Wands. Okay, you done been through something here. There was a lot of passion in this relationship, but this relationship is a long time coming already. Okay, this is, you're looking at what's going on here. Now, she does this deck a little bit differently, so it doesn't read the same as the Rider-Waite Tarot, but that's how I'm reading it as a reader. I'm trying to give you a more honest read of the situation. Okay, 10 of Wands right after that in the near future situation. Okay, that's a lot of heavy burdens. You're ready to burn that thing down. You're done. You're ready to take those wands and set them on fire. Oh, Sag, what's going on here? Doesn't mean that's how it's going to end, but we're feeling that. All right, so 6 of Air, which is the 6 of Swords. This card represents movement. This is in the recent past position. Like I said, this is a long time coming, so it seems like in your recent past, things were feeling like you were coming out of some turmoil, all right? Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so we got some more of that pentacle energy here, which is good to balance out a bit of that fire energy. That's some earth placements happening there, but you've got the fire, a lot of passion in this relationship. Boy, this one, whew, y'all be feeling each other. Oh my gosh. Not a lot of communication though. That's what I'm feeling, and that's where the anxiety and indecision is coming from. It's got you all in your head. Oh, but there will be. The messengers in this deck are actually knights in the original Rider-Waite Smith deck. So what I'm seeing here, Sagittarius, you need to speak your truth. Something made you envious. Somebody made you feel like maybe you weren't, they made you feel less than, something like this. There should be an apology, like guaranteed somewhere in here. Straight up, you're going from like passion and wanting to like burn it down to a timeout where you're in thought and in contemplation about what has occurred, and you're feeling your worth. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles, she knows her worth. She knows she's a woman of beauty. She's a woman of grace. She has a lot to offer. This is the catch. All right, she knows she's almost like, I'm good on my own. Don't bring Sagittarius too low here, because Sagittarius knows better. Sagittarius is coming out swinging with that Queen of Fire energy in the recent past, all right, which is in that feminine energy. Sagittarius is on fire. She got a mojo. She's feeling it. But sometimes when we're too heavy into that like passionate, extreme kind of love, we can lose ourselves a little bit and not be as grounded as we need to be, which is where that Queen of Pentacles energy really comes into play. I see you speaking your truth in the end. I mean, that's the finality of it. You came out like mad almost with this like fiery energy. You're just ready to rumble. You had what you wanted, but then something happened. It made you feel like, ooh, you were in reevaluation mode. All right. Like, damn, I don't know if I want all that. That's more than I want to be putting up with. Because you know your worth, and this 10 of Fire is coming out like just ready to, I mean, it's a document she's burning in this particular card. It looks like, I don't know if you can see it really well, but any contracts, so to speak, may not be ink on paper necessarily. We have a lot of divine soul contracts that we can cancel. We can hire and fire people at will when we know our worth and when we're standing in our power. And right now, Sagittarius, I see you on the edge of that. There's a lot of that finality energy, but there's a new beginning too at the bottom of this spread. It's like, oh, I'm done with this. I'm walking into stability, a new beginning. And it's either there was something that helped you start anew with this person. Okay, because I can see this story too. With hold tight, one moment. I can see that story play two ways right here. Okay, the first way is that what you want is stability, and something about this relationship feels real unstable. Okay, to the point where it's got you like you shouldn't feel like that in a relationship, and you're going to convey that truth because you're looking at kind of done with that. This was something that I felt like I really wanted this in life. And because this is one long established energy coming through. All right. Now, it might be that you're doing combat with somebody because one of you isn't standing in your power properly. And so you're both coming to it with sort of a mismatch of energy. And so one of you needs to stand in power here, come to rise up to the occasion here, because ain't nobody wanting to feel like they're second best, like they need to be reevaluating their worth in anybody's eyes. And this is the crossroads cards essentially. Oh, darling, somebody's ready to jump ship. All right, that's the crossroads card essentially in this particular deck, the energy oracle cards. It's about walking away from a situation is what it looks like. I do see a new beginning here. So it's really funny because sometimes it looks like a hard ending to a situation when in reality you've had to kind of come back to square one. So it's hard to know exactly what you're doing here. You haven't made a decision. You're going to speak your truth, and that's going to tell you how this is going to play. We don't know yet. So we're going to bridge energy, and we're going to see. We're going to bring this together a little bit more. So tell me, Spirit, what is Sagittarius thinking about talking about? What does Sagittarius need to say? What wisdom can you give to Sagittarius to move forward in this situation? Help me bridge the Queen of Fire and the Hanged Man energy, Spirit, please. Thank you very much for Sagittarius, November 15th through 30th, 2020. Okay, so let's bridge that. What's going on here? What did I say? Somebody's got to take the lead. My cards don't lie. Take the lead. That's collaborative energy. That's why you're on the timeout, because you guys are coming to this with a mismatch of energy, it feels like. I'm looking at, where's the other person in this? Which one of you is which? Which one of you represents Queen of Fire? Which one of you represents the Queen of Earth? Because that is not a balanced energy. That's coming to each other in almost like a face-off, like I'm stability and I'm passion. Nice to meet you. Okay, so let's bridge Hanged Man and Queen of Earth. Ooh, not liking this. Okay, so where's that anxiety coming from? Where's that indecision coming from? Is this why we have envy showing up? Seek the truth. Told you it's about speaking your truth, seeking the truth. There is a lack of clarity here. Okay, Nine of Wands. When you see this at the heart of the spread, we're in the middle of a very trying situation. Okay, she's got these beautiful stars here, which represents your hopes, wishes, dreams. It also can represent some healing from a situation, but it's illuminated like lanterns. And off from these stars are the dragonflies, which are the breakers of illusion. They sort of zip in and out of, it's like the awareness of your subconscious rising to the fore because you're illuminating it and you're allowing it to come up, okay? So she's looking back at those Two of Cups, though, like with a smile, like that was such a good time. And you've got these goldfish that are swimming in the Two of Cups, but you right above the surface of that, you have dragonflies breaking the illusion of, when you're submersed in it, sometimes it's hard to see the forest for the trees, right? You can't, there's no clarity. Okay, so we're going to look at what's going on. Bridge, Two of Water, and Nine of Fire, please. Why does that look like that? Where is your partner? And what is going on? Okay, so I see what's going on here. If you weren't feeling alone in this situation, the anxiety wouldn't be there. Somebody made you feel less than. I'm feeling this for you, Sag. I don't like it. Nope. Okay, Spirit, help us bridge the Nine of Fire and the Ten of Fire, because that's a progression, all right? I almost don't even want to look at it. That's the Justice card, all right? Wouldn't be a Justice card showing up, this Detach card, which is like willing to let go of things from the past. You know what? I never like giving these readings, but you know what, Sag? I'm going to give it to you how it comes out. This is what Spirit wants to give to somebody. And a lot of readers out there, they're editing out their less pretty readings because they like the airy fairy version, And it's like, you know what? Somebody needs that message. Nobody wants that message, but people need clarity, especially when they're going through the thick of it, All right, so moving into calmer waters, all right? This is after doing battle. This is coming out of 5 energy and moving into 6. So this means in the recent past, there was some high drama, all right? We see it all over the place right here, and it's putting you in a headspace where you're like, I don't know about this, but that comes forward to an Ace of Pentacles. Buddy, this is a stag. Stags are regal, standing in their power. You know what they remind me of? This Queen of Earth right here. See how she's got her headdress, so to speak, is stag horns. And that's about owning your power. Also, stags famously shed their horns after a season, and a season can be one long time in your life, okay? I'm going to shuffle this out one more time because this is our final, what's at the bottom of the spread. And I just give us a clarity here. Okay, she's got a lantern too. Isn't that crazy? The feeling alone lady is looking back at a house by moonlight. This is so reminiscent of the Eight of Cups energy, which is there's eights all over this reading, okay? But this right here, she's looking back and she's got a lantern in her hand. Isn't that odd? Because she's bridging the energy between what once was beautiful, the happy house and home, with that Nine of Fire, which is reflecting on what looks like she won't leave it behind. That's 5 energy, that feeling alone card. That's talking about, it ain't worth it to feel like that. It ain't worth it to feel like that. And when you come out, okay, the only major that showed up in your whole reading so far, okay, there's still 2 more to go to bridge the bottom, is detach. It's to detach. You know what? I'm gonna read that one to you because this particular tarot deck, it reads differently than a normal deck, okay? It's almost like one of these super positive decks. So it's going to put the spin on it. I'm going to read this one for you, all right? Keywords: reflect, accept, decide, clarity, responsibility, fairness. Yeah, because it's the Justice card, right? Yeah. And it's a master number. It's an 11, which is like, those are the pillars you're walking through. 11 is like that. Going through, just like the Eight of Cups when they're walking through the mountains, and those are representative of pillars, Okay, sometimes our ego prevents us from seeing events clearly. It's time to detach emotionally from a relationship or situation so that you can step back and reevaluate. Reflect upon how the relationship is working. Is it satisfying? What role do you play in its harmony or disharmony? An honest appraisal is required in order to gain clarity and help you better understand what might need to be done to improve it. This is true even if the relationship is already a good one. Right here, I'm seeing that there was good times, but there's also, that's a real crossroads moment in your life there, Sag, right? It's important to accept that your previous actions, decisions, and beliefs have led you to your current situation, whether it's pleasant or difficult. We do steer the course of our lives. That's what this is all about. It's about steering the course of our lives. Oh my word. Okay? And what does a messenger do? A messenger is a knight. They steer that horse. You don't see the horse in this particular deck, but straight out the gate, a messenger of swords comes out. He's ready to go after what he wants. He isn't necessarily the most rational or steady creature. That pony's charging. Okay, so when I see indecision and I see a card like justice coming through, it's like, whoa there, Nelly. Let's slow it down a hot second. And we do need to evaluate what's going on, okay? By assessing your situation and accepting responsibility for it, you're able to free yourself from the need to blame another person or destiny. There's no guilt associated with this card, only clarity and empowerment. This is what I love about the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. But you know what else I'm seeing here? The Hanged Man is the one who, he can free himself and he will free himself. He's on self-imposed timeout. He did that to himself, okay? You did this to yourself in that sense. You knew you needed time to assess and look at the clarity and mentally sort of step back and take a detached moment, okay? Once you've detached yourself from and examined the relationship, lack of relationship, or other matter of the heart, you're in a better position to decide what your next step might be. Remember that the detached card knows no ego. Decisions arrived at as a result of drawing this card must be fair and balanced for everyone involved. Okay? This is about accepting the role that you're playing in your own life, right? It's about setting it free with peace. She's in her cloak to keep her warm from the cold because she's feeling like she's out in the cold with the anxiety and envy and the indecision. And I'm surprised I don't see more 5 energy on the table because this is a high drama situation, all right? But that's your 5 right there, all right? At what point, I mean, Spirit's on your side. I will say that, all right? Spirit wants to help you through this. The majors show up sort of rarely on the table. And when they do, you really have to take notice. She's saying, I'm breaking away from my past. I don't like feeling like I'm out in the cold, but I'm going to leave it with peace. Okay? And walk through those pillars with some grace here. Not wounded, but knowing my value and not accepting less. All right? Bridging the 6 of air and the Ace of earth. So this is walking away from drama and a new beginning. And what did I say? Universe, thank you very much for the completion of a cycle with the number 9. This says dreams coming true. You got the universe in your hands, but there is completion of a cycle, okay? But Spirit is really here with you. I ain't gonna lie, there's completion of a cycle going down here. Your decision is like, do I walk away? Well, it certainly looks like you will. Free will is always an option. I don't know how many things are sort of like contingent with the decision here, but let's see. Oh, Lord Almighty, did we have to go there? Okay. I take it how Spirit gives it. And I say thank you with gratitude to Spirit for giving this to us, okay? That is the Death card. It means it's over, Red Rover. We ain't playing that game no more. Okay? I'm going to read that one to you too, because in this card deck, they did the book really, really well. The guidebook tells it very, very clearly, okay? So again, I'm sorry to you, Sag, for this experience, but you know what? After the pain, after the darkness comes the dawn, right? So keywords: discard, shed, end, transformation, freedom, empowerment, okay? Just like detach, kind of goes right in that basket, right? Okay, when you get the Death card with justice right above it like that, it's like somebody You participated in the situation, right? Because you were part of the relationship, but somebody is about to get left behind, and it wasn't all your doing. Somebody caused this. There's no tower showing up, okay? But the tower it's coming down for sure. Oh, isn't that crazy? It's a straight progression. When I laid down my good tarot, the only major that came up was the Hanged Man. That's a progression between shoot, Sagittarius. Holy smokes, I'm gonna show it to you. Just like so. 11, 12, 13. That's walking out the dang door, all right? And what did you do before you walked out the door? You want to see what happened before you walk out the door? You burned it down. Done then. Straight up, my cards don't lie. If this ain't your story, you'll know it ain't your story. And if it is, there ain't no denying it, right? This ain't fun. This ain't fun. But when I see you owning your power in that Queen of Earth energy, instead of just being angry and deeply reflective about things that really were this painful cycle, I'm glad it's over. Your word's better than that, Sagittarius. I'm gonna read release to you really quick, all right? An opportunity for renewal around affairs of the heart is available at this time, and it's quite possible that this renewal will happen through release. It is in letting go that you discover what remains, what is truly yours. Sometimes in relationships, you may feel the need to hold on tightly to those you love, whether or not this love is returned. Ooh, why am I feeling some unrequited love here? This can lead to tension and unhappiness for all involved, even in a good relationship. Holding on too tightly doesn't allow the relationship to breathe, grow, and mature, okay? I don't feel a good relationship here. I feel a lot of negativity, a lot of fighting, a lot of drama, a lot of what you don't deserve, Sagittarius, leaving you in a hard situation, all right? I'm gonna lie. Are you restricting someone or trying to attract someone through your will? Discard any need for control and see how the relationship transforms. Watch how releasing the overwhelming need for a relationship allows the perfect one to appear. What did I say? Things are always darkest before the dawn. And when that new day breaks in your life, buddy, you're going to be happy that this is behind you, okay? Because you want something new and good in your life. You want to feel loved. Ooh, Sag, I'm feeling for you right now. You want to feel loved? You got to let that old, stagnant lack of love, that space that that person was holding in your life, has to be vacated before the next person who deserves your love can come in, because you have a lot to offer. Don't forget who you are, okay? Male or female, this is not a gender specific reading. You could have a girl that's treating you like all this, all right? Tarot is not gender specific. It just came out like this because that's the energy is coming through in the position where you wanted and needed to feel loved. And it's not here. Okay, it's not here. It's literally nowhere here. Where the only thing I got in the end is somebody speaking their truth. This is the only person that comes through. What did I say? There's no matching energy here. The messenger, which should be a knight, which should be coming to bring you a cup of love, brought a sword, or you brought the sword because you were done waiting for that cup of love. Okay? Because you gave it, but you never got it in return. All right? This is how it rolls. Shed any beliefs and behaviors that do not serve your highest good. Throughout life, we receive many mixed and often incorrect messages about how a relationship should work. Let go of any preconceived notions or expectations about your relationships or your lack of them. By doing so, your current relationships can flow and flourish in a way that is best for everyone. By being yourself, you also attract to you the relationships that will serve you best. So this is about manifestation too. It's about, don't be sitting there in this energy. You want the next person to show up, to come to you with a cup of love, because you know you deserve that, and you're not settling for this absence. Like, what is going on here? Where is this person who you've somehow agreed to be in a relationship with? Why are they leaving you feeling like, oh, I'm done? All right. This is also a card of possible endings. Sag, it's done. It's done. All right. Now, that is not relationship advice from me. That's what the universe says in this situation. Don't go and divorce your significant other because tarot lady said so. All right. Straight up. This is you owning you. Everybody else been running you on your energy and they don't deserve it. Okay? Are there relationships that you cling to that you would be better off leaving? Yeah. Mm-hmm. In letting go of a stagnant or difficult situation, you empower yourself, opening the way for new and rewarding relationships. Right on. I'm going to end it on that. Thank you, universe. You know what? Sag, own your beautiful energy. You deserve better than whatever this was. All right? Ugh. I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole again. I would rise to the occasion. I'm not just passionate, person here with a warm body for you to come to whenever you so feel like it, and leave me emotionally bereft in the lurch of you just deciding that you didn't want to hear about my day, or you don't really care how I am emotionally. You don't need that. It's too much instability, too much drama. So I wish you well, Sag. This was supposed to be my Wiki Wiki Aloha reading. Wasn't supposed to run that long, but you know what? Somebody needed that message. Stand in your power, Sagittarius. Aloha.